But enclosed, that's the trouble. An enclosed world becomes a prison of the spirit. One longs to get out. One longs to move. One realizes that symmetry and consistency, whatever their merits, are the enemies of movement. And what is that I hear? That note of urgency, of indignation, of spiritual hunger. Yes, it's Beethoven. It's the sound of European man once more reaching for something beyond his grasp. We must leave this trim, finite room and go to confront the infinite. We have a long, rough voyage ahead of us, and I can't say how it will end, because it isn't over yet. We're still the offspring of the Romantic movement, and still victims of the fallacies of hope. I've used the metaphor of the sea because all the great romantics from Byron onwards have been obsessed by this image of movement and escape. Once more upon the water, and the waves bound beneath me as a steed that knows his rider. Welcome to their roar, swift be their guidance, wheresoe'er they lead. This escape was also an escape from reason. In the 18th century, philosophers had attempted to tidy up human society by the use of reason. But rational arguments weren't strong enough to upset the huge mass of torpid tradition that had grown up in the last 150 years. In America, it might be possible for a new political constitution to be achieved by reason, but it took something more explosive to blast the heavy foundations of Europe. Towards the end of the 18th century, as rational argument declined, vivid assertion took its place. Rousseau, man was born free and is everywhere in chains. Robert Burns, a man's a man for a' that, or, more explicitly, it's coming yet for a' that man to man the world o'er shall brothers be for a' that. In 1790, an obscure English poet named Mordaunt wrote, "Sound, sound the clarion, fill the fife, through all the sensual world proclaim, one crowded hour of glorious life is worth an age without a name." These are the impulses that showed themselves like spray flying off a rock during the 1780s. Then, as we know, came the tidal wave.